EmpServe project focuses on rural development, and basically now we have just arrived at the Kitise Rural Development Program, where we are having two of our outreach youth champions who are doing their program in collaboration with this community-based organization. It has been around 4 hours drive from Nairobi. You can walk with me as we meet the community-based organization, some of the beneficiaries, and of course the partners around here. Thank you. Today we understand we are still having a number of activities. We are having a training that is ongoing. We'll be doing some household visit just to see how the outreach youth champions have been able to engage the households. We also be going to their demo farm, basically looking at how their social enterprise is speaking. So keep watching, work with us. Thank you. And this is the CBO. This is the Kitise Development CBO. I don't know whether you can be able to see it. Basically, this is where the outreach youth champions have been hosted for the last 7 months. And they are in the livelihoods department. We'll be able to meet one of the livelihoods officer. I understand we have a number of programs that takes place. We have the WASH programs, we have the agricultural programs, and basically we also have the livelihoods project that is still happening in this place. So we'll be able to interact with some of those different stakeholders. Thank you. Oh, this is where they have been hosted. It will be interesting for us to go to the field and see what the youth are doing, running their social innovation. Thank you. In the outreach champions model, the OICs work with at least 20 households in the area in which they are running their social enterprise. We just arrived in one of the households who is the beneficiary of the EmpServe project. We'll be able to see the sunken beds where the OICs are running their social enterprise in this place. So you can walk with me. One of the beneficiary is doing her project. The beneficiary will be joining us in a moment. So where do we can go around, we can move around. So what the OIC have done, he has done some sunken beds, but at the same time, he has also used a shade net to ensure that we are able to save as much water as possible. As we have said, this is Kitui, this is Makueni County, where it's a dry place. And basically you have to innovate around how to save a lot of water when you are achieving the same production. So this is the sunken bed. Yes, and yes, you can see we are meeting the OIC, who will be able to give us a quick highlight of what he's doing here with the household.
Yeah, my name is Calvin Sotieno. I'm one of the OICs that is doing a project in Makueni. We are two of us. My co-partner is Jacqueline Mwazinge, and currently she's not around. She's away graduating from Kenyatta University. So what we've been able to do is that our initiative is called Inuwa Mwenzako Initiative. We are working on sunken bed, doing sand hydroponics. So basically using sand to grow vegetables in a sunken bed. As you can see around, they look like beds, right? Okay. Yeah, so we've been working in this region for the last 6 months, and we're working with 24 households. And more than 24 because we had other outsiders who saw it good to adopt our initiative as well. So we've been able to do a lot of trainings to the community members, a lot of linkages, and also collaborating with Kitise Rural Development, we've been able to achieve a lot as a team. So here we are at Martin's farm, one of the beneficiaries of the Inuwa Mwenzako Initiative project. And we've been able to make 10 beds you can see we have different kinds of vegetables. We have kales, we have onions, we have carrots, and spinach, dania, and all those kind of vegetables that we can have around. So basically we're doing well. We've experienced a lot of learning. We've learned a lot as OICs, and currently we can run community projects because of EmpServe project. Kitise Rural Development is one of the CBO that is doing a lot of projects around, training farmers and also supporting them with farm inputs to be able to do the projects in the locality. So as OICs, or as Inuwa Mwenzako project, we've been able to collaborate and also train the farmers through their support. Sometimes we've organized training together with Kitise Rural Development to ensure that the farmers we are training are also linked to the CBO. Because as OICs, we may not be able to conduct a lot of trainings, but with the CBO, we're able to do a lot as partners. Apart from Kitise Rural Development, CBO, we've also engaged other non-governmental organizations. VSO has been one of them, and we've conducted a lot of trainings with VSO as a team. Recently, our group was selected as the beneficiaries of their initiatives or also their trainings because of our efforts as Inuwa Mwenzako Initiative. So we've linked up, we've trained, and also we hope that in future, the next cycle we'll have our group again benefiting from their initiatives. Some of the key lessons that we have learned as Inuwa Mwenzako Initiative is that we need a collaborative effort to be able to scale up our project. You cannot achieve food security as an individual, but you need partners. And again, you need also to learn from the community members. Community leaders have to be involved, community participation, and a lot of stakeholders have to be involved to be able to achieve what we've been able to achieve. Yes, I believe at the moment we have other interested stakeholders. We have the CBO, we've laid the structure, we've given the reports of where we have reached so they can be able to pick up from where we will be living in case the project is facing out or the community is now aware and they are willing to carry it out. They are willing to scale it up by themselves. Even the group members have registered the group, and also it's one of the activities that they are planning to do. We've championed for SDG number 2 by one, collaborating for the goals. Then 2, we've been able to train the farmers as TOT so that they can be able to train other farmers in their localities. And then we've also been training on things to do with nutrition and also the benefits of growing vegetables and also their nutritional benefits as well. Okay, we haven't seen much, but one of the challenges is the terrain. You can see this place is too interior. Sometimes you have to use things like motorbike to penetrate through the interior region. And now the pest, we have the fall armyworm that has spread from the maize and now is attacking our vegetables, yes. But what we've been able to do is that currently we are spraying with the pesticide, you can call it, it is called escort. Yeah, I think it's controlling the situation. And in a few weeks' time, we'll have a good result. I've learned a lot. I know how to ride a tuk-tuk and a motorbike. Yeah, if we had some more time, I would be able to learn how to ride a car as well, because these things are good for running the project.
Thank you.
So my name is Martin Mutisia. This is our home. We stay here in Kitise, in Makueni County. This Kitise Kithuki Ward and within Kathonzweni sub-county. So this is our farm. We have been doing this together with my family. Actually, we began this as a proof of concept. As you can see, there's a larger small farm again, which is still part of the proof of concept, where we are trying to do different crops, because this area is usually arid, or rather semi-arid, and we've been relying on rain-fed agriculture, and so we realized it was not very, we were putting a lot of time, effort, investment, and we're not getting returns. And now, after engaging with different experts, we thought we need to move to now irrigation. And we said before we do, because we have the land is available, before we do a larger scale farming, we can start with something small to just see whether it's working and what works well for our type of climate or type of soils. And so we began with the different crops other than vegetables before. But now, as we were doing this in the onset, when we were doing this, I met one of our neighbors here who had been into a training where Otieno and Jacqueline were training them on, they called sunken beds, sunken beds, yeah, with a shade net. Yes. And they gave me a brochure from the farm and the people who are supporting this, and I read it and I was interested. So they referred me to KRD, Kittiser Rural Development Program, where Otieno and Jacqueline were based, and I met them, we had a conversation, and we came here, we visited, and we started. And so we chose to try a variety of vegetables, okay, so that we can then see what does well. We didn't want to sure what to work. And so we did kale, 2 types of kale. We did carrots, we did onions, we did dania. I hope those are the names that yes, some of them may be Kamba names, don't worry. Oh, and even spinach. And some of them did well. Of course, now because I'm working and I work in Nairobi, then I'm not just the same like my neighbors who are there present. You know, I think this kind of farming requires also presence, because every time morning you can come and check what is happening. You can do timely intervention if there is any attack by any types of insects. We are hoping, because we are trying to seal any entry points to keep away insects and do like organic farming. But somehow it was not very easy. So like the door, you see there's some space there. So I was told at some point that we were getting some insect attacks, and he came, Otieno came, visited, advised what we can do, and we tried to spray them. We were also having excess water at times. This net is 55%, that's what I was told, in terms of how much water it allows to come in. So some of the beds were able, like this one now, I was able to get a lot of water, and the crop they didn't do very well. But for kales did very well, and looking at where we were coming from, even if we didn't get, we're not selling yet, but we are sure of the crop we are having now. First, we have vegetables. I was doing this for mom, who stays here as well. Okay. And also for us, when we come, we can be able to carry back to Nairobi. But crop that we are sure of, because sometimes in the area we are living in, you are not so sure the food we are eating, how it is, some is gone near sewerage, and that's with water which is not very safe. So we are sure of the crop we are having. And also for dania, I think we did more than, dania is called what in English? I don't know. It's still dania is a common name. We did 2 beds, it was too much, we had to sell. Yeah, so it was coriander. Yes, that one. Yes. So we did, it was a lot, we had to sell. And mom, I didn't ask actually how much, but they were selling for our time. Okay. So I'm sure they got some money, they were able to buy tomatoes we didn't have, and buy meat, and get the whole diet. So now we reduced the number of beds for dania. We are now doing tomatoes. We also have hoho, we have managu, we have as I said, the other type of kale, the 1,000 crops. So we want to diversify. We've made some lessons. We've learned some lessons in terms of like how to restrict a lot of water coming to our beds, and also the manure, because initially we did only sand, just pure sand, and we only top dressed with the manure, organic manure. But we're seeing like some of them may require a bit more. Like now, onions have been going. Even look at my neighbors who did some more manure. The roots have gone down. There's only sand there, so they're not coming as fast. So we want to see whether we probably do some top dressing with organic soil, and some maybe potting. Here, the poultry manure is much better. We'll keep trying and sharing a lesson plan with our neighbors, and back to Otieno for people who want to go to scale. But now we also, as you can see behind me, we did a pan last year, a 5 million liter pan, which is now full. So this farm down here is we want to upscale. This was a proof of concept, as I said. So now that you see this bananas is coming well, sunflower and such for our dairy. So we'll do much more than the horticulture. But now that we have water and we also want to do a bowl just here, we hope to do more farming in the next coming. What I would say that one challenge that we faced as farmers is lack of extension support. There are many farmers who want to, like me, I have a passion. I'm an engineer, but I have a passion for farming. As you can just see around me, I want to farm. But haven't really gotten the support required in terms of people who are experts in vet or in agronomy and such. So it was very timely for them to get that support when they came on board. And there are many farmers who are having the same challenge. That means there's an opportunity, even for business, even for someone to be able to do that as a business, because people we are willing to pay if I got someone who can be able to give me the support to get returns. If I don't want to get this kind of harvest, you see. So if someone was able to work with me, even when I'm far away, like I say, working, I know someone is coming and advising, you need to do this and this, and then I get returns, then I'll pay. And beyond Martin, there are many other Martins who are willing to pay for service. The government has been trying to provide that support, but haven't quite yet received it. KRD tries also, yeah, they have some support they're giving, but it's not still adequate. So I think there is a lot of potential. This area is an area, these counties here, farmers are very hardworking. We keep on growing. Like now, people are like, I'm trying to move away from the way of farming, where we are doing maize and it doesn't, we don't harvest, we do again maize year over and over and over and over again. But now if we have support, we can see what is the best way of farming, high efficient methods, and also high value crops. And we make money. When you make money, they make money.
Wow.
Yeah. So there's that gap, there's that need in this area and many other places which they can exploit moving forward.
Wow, thank you so very much for your time and for the information I've been able to pass out. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. So I think after this,
basically we'll be visiting one or two other households, and then we'll be back to Nairobi. But it has been amazing. We are in a different location, still in Kitise, Kathonzweni. We'll be visiting a different household where the OICs are doing a demo farm, and a number of farmers will be meeting for a conversation, and we'll be able to have a talk with the farmers just to know what experience they have had in the last 7 months that the IFC project has been running in Kitise area. And so walk with me as we get to visit to have a conversation with the farmers who will be waiting for us right from here, and we'll come to learn what experience they have had in the last few months. So right here is where the Outreach Youth Champion has been doing their training. We have Madam Margaret, who is the chair of the entire 20 households that has formed a cooperative. She will be briefing us on the experience she has been having, and typically they always do their training under this tree, as you have said, right? Yeah. So thank you so much, tumefurahi sana kuwapata na tutaendelea kuwajua zaidi. Asante.
Welcome again to another project site where this is Mama Margaret's farm. Mama Margaret is one of the most active members of the group. She's the chair, and you can see what she's been able to do. Behind me, or beside me, we have other farmers of the group, members of the group, who have been working together as a team with Mama Margaret. But now this is a sample of Mama Margaret's farm, and this is what she's been able to do. She's one of the farmers around who's been able to implement a lot of projects with various stakeholders. So this is Inuwa Mwenzako project, which she's been able to do. So we have capsicum. We also have some spinach and many other vegetables. She's also doing tree nursery. That is another form of livelihood that she is doing. Besides, she has a farm growing green grams, maize, and other form of crops. So she's here. She can also say something about the project because we've been working together for the last 8 months. Welcome.
Kwa majina naitwa Margaret Matulu Mbuva. Mimi ni chairperson wa hii kikundi. Tuliungana na Inuwa Mwenzako wakatufunza mambo ya kupanda mboga, na iko mahali pengine tunapanda, lakini hii ni yangu ile nimepanda mwenyewe. Inatusaidia wakati wa kupikia nikipika usiku na kuja na chuna naenda kupikia. Nimepanda pilipili hoho na spinach, na hapo nyuma nimepanda tree nursery, na kupitia kwa hiyo masomo imenisaidia sana na imeniinua. Nimepata pesa, nataka kununua tangi ili niweke ile maji iko kwa pump pond ndio inisaidie wakati wa kiangazi. Na waambia wajiunge, kama wajiunge na mimi wafanye vile nimefanya, kwa maana kwa hiyo pump pond na hiyo sunken imenisaidia kuokoa ile pesa naendea mboga huko kwa soko. Imenisaidia sana. Hiyo pesa nilikuwa naendea mboga naweka kwa kikundi, kwa savings, ndio inisaidia wakati mwingine. Kwa hivyo naambia wanakijiji wajiunge na mimi wapande mboga kwa chicken garden na wapande miti kwa sababu ya environment. Yeah. Hiyo kikundi yetu wakati tuliungana nao Inuwa Mwenzako, walitufunza tuwe na kikundi na tuchukue hiyo certificate, na tukaona ni vizuri kwa sababu kikundi yetu inatusaidia kukusanya pesa tusomeshe watoto wetu. Kama mimi, kama mzee wangu angempeleka mahali kwetu, inatusaidia kukusanya hiyo pesa tupeleka huko kwetu, tunapikia wazazi wetu, alafu wanafurahi, na inatusaidia sana kuungana, kusanga pesa. Mmoja wetu akilemewa na kitu fulani, tunainuana. Yeah.
Unaweza kuinua mwenzako.
Yeah, tunainua, na tumefunzwa mambo ya kutengeneza makaa. Ili tuache kukata miti. Ile mchanga ya makaa tutengeneze na makaratasi ile tunaharibu. Badala ya kuchoma, tunatengeneza makaa, tunapikia na hiyo ile jiko koa. Sawa.
Asante sana mama.
Welcome again. This was our first demo farm. From this place, we've been able to train farmers, and they've also been conducting farm visit with the farmers. We've been able to do a lot of work here because it was our first at the inception phase. We started by digging beds, laid the polythene papers, and planted with the group. So all those nice farms that we've seen, they all came from this demo farm. So from demo farm, we've planted a lot of vegetables. We have capsicum, we have kales, we have spinach, we have tomatoes, and all other vegetables that can be found in this world. Yeah, so I think I don't have much to say from there because this is our last farm. We're not going to visit all the farmers, but at least from this we can tell that some good work has been going on. Yeah, we have been able to sell some vegetables. Some have been sold in the market, some in the church, and some in their functions that they're having as a community. So I think it has been a good initiative for them because the cash that we've been able to make has helped the group to grow because they've been able to save some cash to be able to conduct other activities that pertains the group. When we were starting our initiative in this community, we didn't have a lot of difficulties because the community is always receptive, and our women group, the chair lady is a very hardworking lady. So when we selected the site, we came, approached her, and then she accepted. We trained the members, and then that's how it went. Until now, we've been able to hear some positive stories, actually success stories, because the idea was well received, and they have been able to demonstrate what we learned here in their homes. I would like to conclude my remarks by saying that EmpServe project has helped us a lot as OICs in the field. We've been able to grow our networks. We've been able to network with the community leaders, other non-governmental organizations, and CBO. We can say that we've learned a lot through EmpServe exposure. We've been able to conduct trainings, and we've also been trained. We've learned from how the CBO runs its project. So that's why it has been a nice experience, because we've got a lot of support from the community members, from the CBO, and everything that we needed to run this project. We've been able to know how to share our reports with the CBO, and also to pitch our project, and also to share a lot that we've learned. They've consulted us, and we have a lot of demand. Many farmers want to practice this thing, although we don't have the capacity to train all the farmers in the region, but we're looking forward to collaborate and also to network with other partners to be able to reach out to other farmers in other regions.
My name is Ambrose Mutisia, the field supervisor Makueni County. I've been working in the EmpServe for the last 8 months, and it has been a great experience. The most pressing need in Ukambani generally is water and food. We are addressing the two problems at once. We are providing food which is healthy using the little available water present. As for EmpServe, the OICs, they have done a great job. The farmers are really empowered. They have been trained well, and there is great opportunity to explore. There are more farmers who need to be trained. They can also set up business to supply the materials for setting up the farm ponds, and would like to scale up the program to reach more areas and more regions in the area as we address the optimal goal of eradicating poverty. Thank you.
Yeah, so it has been an amazing day doing our field visit here in Makueni, visiting Kitise OIC group, and basically also interacting with the farmers from this area who have been able to benefit from the training by the outreach youth champions. So to us, we are looking forward for the growth of this kind of programs that are grassroots based, that will be able to realize the goal of enhancing food security for the households at large, and of course the nation at large. We are also working around collaborating with new partners who would like to such kind of work to continue, and basically we'll be able to seek such partnership. And thank you so much. It's been a pleasure being with you. Thank you.